There's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead. I'm out in my garden finally. It rained and rained and rained and rained. 40 days and 40 nights. At least it felt like it. So I kind of wanted to see what I got going out here. I haven't been out here for several days. So come along and let's see if we can find out. All right, my one and only spaghetti squash is ready to harvest. There's a few more beans on these bush beans. And right over here, I have, oh, the gophers have been going rampant out here on the outside. I got a little bit of a zucchini. I can probably pick him. I haven't checked my forecast. My comfrey's looking good over there. Lemongrass has a few more things I can pick. Or, yeah, lemongrass. Lemon balm, yes. Those potatoes are looking okay. I never did get any in that middle bucket right there. Look. Here comes my protector. He's sniffing it out. Huh, Johnny boy? Johnny boy! He's checking everything out. He always does. Goes around, sniff, sniff, sniff. Alright, guys. I did want to show you my bee balm. These plants got super big, super healthy, never got any blooms. So I'm like, well, I do have to keep forgetting to research it to see if the leaves are medicinal. Ooh, look at all this comfrey. Good gravy. What do you call those? Calendula, good gravy. I've been taking my mushroom tincture for memory. Not much in the way of beans right there. My green onions are looking fantastic. These are the garlic that I planted, that I grew. And there's all my these guys are broccoli. I got 3 broccolis over there. And I'm trying to, this cauliflower I don't think is going to be edible. I think when it grows out it's going to kind of look like that, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave it in there. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, hang on kids. Sorry. Look at this. Something has been digging in here. I imagine squirrels. Little buggers. Look at that. Yeah, we do have a little bit of bug action on the leaves of some of these snowball. Remember I had 10 million snowball. I might have to pick my, what do you call these things? Lima beans. Because they're getting a little spotty, like mildew spotty. Uh-oh. Look at the bug pressure still. Look at there and there. Oh, I must have moved that when I fell. Look at that. They're munching away on my snowball cauliflower. Look at how pretty that is. That is, I'm going to take a picture of that. That is a Brussels sprout plant. And it's turning like fall colors. How pretty is that? Then the dinosaur kale, that just keeps on going. It likes this weather. Look at how much this broccoli has grown. It was tiny. All right, let's see. What else can we see? Here is some M.I. Gardner garlic. Got those 2 different varieties. Our poor little eggplants are wanting to grow. Uh-oh, that has some pest action right there. Darn it. And there's one little one. We're probably not going to get any fruit. This crazy thing is blooming though. All right, it looks like I might have some tomatillos that are ripe. They are starting to split from the hulls. There's quite a few. I'll take them. then there's some tomatoes that kind of ripened up and some that didn't. So I don't know if those are going to make it or not. We'll have to just keep hoping. And if they don't, I'm going to have to pick them before the frost comes and just categorize them as green tomatoes. See, there's one little guy right there. This one doesn't look very happy. Some of those are kind of blushing, but not really. I think I might have been a little overzealous on my trimming. I've been known to do that, but that's okay. All right, let me go get my basket. I'll be right back. I had to show you this. Look at that little dude. He has trying to obliterate. Come here, you little bugger. Baby slugs. Ugh, they are so disgusting. I know they serve a purpose, but I don't know what it is. So that's what's eating my purple rutabagas. I did see one on my spaghetti squash too. So maybe that's what I got going on out here. I am just gonna pop the heads off of these guys. Let's see, I'm doing this the lazy way. I don't have my trimmers. Get every one I can. Little handful, not bad. My little beets seem to be doing okay in here. They're leafing out. Oh, look at all the new growth on this little guy. Look at that. Yeah, they're trying. They're trying their best. And we got all this stuff down here. Cabbages. More cabbages. Right in there. I've got to gather some more pine straw to put on there. My little hibiscus. There was one on here, but I didn't grab it. I must have missed it and the rain got it. I don't know that it's down here. Maybe a critter ate it. I don't see it anywhere, darn it. Next year I'll know to grow a lot more of these. I want them for tea purposes. Little asparaguses. Asparagi, I should say, plants. They're just hanging in there. Celery is doing fantastic. I don't know how many years I've tried to grow celery, unsuccessful, and this year and last year I've been very, very successful. So I'm very happy about that. Look at these beautiful marigolds. They just keep on giving and giving and giving. These are the Cracker Jack ones I think I got from Redwood Seeds, and I've hacked on them and hacked on them and hacked on them. Few beans over here on these pole beans section. I don't know if you can see. These are my loofahs, but he doesn't look very good. There's another one right there. They sure take a long time. But at least I have baby ones, I guess, right? These are my Egyptian walking onions. They seem to be doing quite well in there. Look at, I've got at least 3 kions that are ready to pick. I'm going to let them continue ripening on the counter. My little Brussels sprouts seem to be faring okay out here. Look at all that. Those are, what are those? Purple Vienna. Oh, those are kohlrabi. Sorry, those ones are. But these ones are Brussels sprouts over here. I'm leaving all these, as you can see, these are seed pods to calendula. I might harvest some of these because of the fact that's way too many. Look at them all. Way too many for this one bed because they will come back in the spring if I leave all those seed pods or even a few. Here's some beautiful zinnias. I might have to cut those and put them in the house. There's one right there, and there's some we walked right by. I didn't even look at. I felt terrible. They look pretty though. Look, I've got some serrano chilies that have turned red. I imagine these are nice and hot right now. I'll have to pick those. All right, so let's see what any yard-long beans. They're starting to give up the ghost over there. But there's a few on there, if you can see them right there. So I might have to pick those. There's a few green beans. I'll pick those. That'll probably be the last harvest off this stuff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to pick what I can out here. I might even take some of these plants out. I'm not really sure. But I hope the sun is shining where you are. I hope you're happy, healthy, safe. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. And God bless you all, and happy gardening. Bye-bye.